So this is Joe's fish shop. I told you about Joe. He's from Scotland. He's really cool. He's my friend. He's in a relationship with another guy named Joe who's Jewish and from here, and they're cool. They don't come here much anymore because they run their business by remote control, which is kind of a trip. You can do that now, right? Down here is the poke place where those guys were acting like frat boys and harassing me like dicks, and I told you about that already. And down here, real quick, there's some people sleeping. I hope I don't bother them. I'm just going to do this real quick and get out of your way. Is where the Bombay restaurant used to be. And I was friends with Mr. Singh, and he was really cool. And he's a Sikh. And people sometimes mistake Sikhs for Muslims, and then they kill them even though they're not. They're actually more like Hindus. It's its own religion, right? And in their religion, you're supposed to carry a little sword and defend yourself. And I said, Mr. Sikh, I used to call him Mr. Sikh. I said, Mr. Singh, his name was Mr. Singh. I said, Mr. Singh, I really have a lot of respect for your religion because I had a whole thing about, pacifism for a while, but then up to a point you got to defend yourself, right? And when I had my bar mitzvah, my dad knew this really cool Sikh guy. His name was Sethi, and he gave me a really cool dictionary for my bar mitzvah, and he's really neat. Now, I have a lot of respect for your faith. And after a while, he came to respect me because people see my face and they think I'm a tweaker, and I'm not a tweaker, I'm really sick. His mom used to glare at me. She looked a little like Medusa. I'd come up and I'd go, do you have samosas? And she'd look at me like, get out of here, you loser, right? But eventually, they came to accept and love me as their customer. And so, one day, there's a guy out here trying to buy Mr. Singh's turban. And he's drunk, he's going, come on, I'll give you this money. It'd be like if someone tried to buy my yarmulke as a Jew. I couldn't believe it, right? And I didn't want to get in a fist fight with the guy, but I almost walked up and kicked his ass, and instead I waited for it to be over, and when it was over, I said, Mr. Singh, I love you so much. That was so horrible. I would have come up, but I would have kicked the guy's ass, and it would have been like, and I told him that I'm a Jew who believes in Jesus, and I'm kind of a Buddhist, but if someone tried to buy my yarmulke, I'd probably have to kick their ass. Don't worry, I got your back. And after that, when I wanted samosas, he was so cool. He'd be like, he had this weird way, like, yes, sir. He had this little, literally, it sounds like something from like some Seth MacFarlane cartoon. He would go, So after a while, I started to realize that Mr. Singh was going to go out of business because they want to raise the rents on all these, and that's what they're doing, and that's why all these are going out of business, right? I guess Joe's got it dialed, go Joe, and Joe. But what I'm saying is, he went out of business overnight, he's gone, and so to commemorate Mr. Singh, what I want to know is, Mr. Singh, can you sing? And I've written Mr. Singh a little comedy song to the tune of a song you may recognize, and it goes, Mr. Singh, can you sing? I see you lost your restaurant, a really good restaurant. It's such a bummer you lost your restaurant, but it's better if you can sing. Mr. Singh, you ding-a-ling. I love you, Mr. Singh. It sucks you lost your restaurant. And I make comedy of everything, and now I make comedy of your fucked up shit, and pretty soon I think our karma's gonna run over our dogma, and then we're really gonna be fucked. So if it happened to you now, it'll be happening to somebody else soon, and that'll suck for them, and then we'll laugh at that too. And I love you, and I don't mean you any harm, but I had to make a song out of it, because otherwise it doesn't go on JonTV1, and it's just boring. Okay, take care, I hope you're okay. Mom too, with the eye and everything, and the Medusa, and this loser. Okay, later.